We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Digging in, Dawel Lugo. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, not a lot of success, 0 for 12. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
3-0 now. Mookie Betts waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Lugo leads off first with 1 away. One 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Two and one now to Mookie.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That ball's foul.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Casey Mize, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses, ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
The 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Miguel Sano. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fastball just inside.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Seth Beer, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Beer.
First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Runner's going. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep last night twice. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Nick.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch. Left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The second baseman, Travis.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline. Mize is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Cespedes commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1 now to Cespedes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
3 runs already home here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Good battle. Count remains full. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Bo. Yes.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-2.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. So up steps Joey Bart now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. One gone here in the Detroit third, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now that
digging in to try it again, Dawa Lugo. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Jays.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Sano brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Junior.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. And no one will track it down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. This pitch is popped up. Simeon is there. 1 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Tony Cingrani is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Tony Cingrani.
Reese McGuire will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Hit back up the middle to second for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Fastball well outside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Seth Beer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Bichette's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Tigers fail to make any noise. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So digging in now, Bo Bichette reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Two and two.
2-2.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's on the outside corner, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Cingrani pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Simeon. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 13. Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Shaw has it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. A man at third with 1 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pops this one up. Sano is there. 2 down. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Tigers 1. Spencer Turnbull will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One and 1 the count. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Standing in, Travis Shaw. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to short, taken in by Simeon, and that's the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. First and second now, one man out. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Kevin Biggio is on deck. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Two men are on with two men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it is. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Tigers 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. At the plate, Dawa Lugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Marcus Semien is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail 6-1. Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he misses again. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Miguel Sano will be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. Too low, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Oh,
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hit hard to short. Simeon with a great slide. That's off to that one. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Next up for Detroit, Seth Beer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. fouled away. Here's the 2-1 home. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kristen Stewart. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 0.
Outside.
Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Aaron Sanchez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 19, Aaron Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Sanchez, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Two strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Joey Bart, as it's grounded sharply to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 home.
Hey! Get down 1-1.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-2.
Nope. I got to count 2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Michael Brantley, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well,
and now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
one of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Stepping in now, Dawa Lugo.
The second base.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he struck him out. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 3. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Tigers 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
No.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers 2. So striding forward now, Seth Beer. It was a walk in his last trip.
Seth Beer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kristen Stewart. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Charlie Morton with his 4th win this season. Casey Mize couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.